Hello everyone, this is Mr. Fox from Mr. Fox's Den, welcoming you to a let's try some Lost in Random. Now, Lost in Random is apparently an action-adventure game with some deck-building mechanisms. If I'm correct, it's from EA. And you have to install Origin apparently for it. Yes, we all know how everyone feels about that. But in any case, I am very much curious how this game plays out and if it can hold up a candle of interest for us. So without further ado, I will just start the game. I haven't seen any type of gameplay of for this one. I just know that it's supposed to be really good, but due to, I don't know, lack of marketing or some bad launching schedule, it flew under the radar for most of us. So let's get started. New game.
Long ago, in a land you might remember from your dreams, the power of randomness was celebrated by all. Those with dice would roll them to shape their destinies, and the bravest few would challenge each other in games of chance. Epic tournaments, in which their very lives would hang in the balance.
A dice named Fortune.
Hurry! Get the energy!
Get the dice energy.
Let's get that energy, Fortune!
Well, first of all, I think that the audio is quite low, so let's get at least the yeah, the voices in the effects should be better now. Let's see how it is. Okay, attack, hold X for heavy attack. Okay. Having that dice, we got a card. Leave dice mention.
Random rules! Random prevails!
Okay. Very much confusing enemy.
Challenge! Having second thoughts? Not on your life!
Ah! Hit it. I don't.
This arena's the toughest we've ever faced! All the more satisfying!
Where's our big weapon? No!
Watch out! No!
But that was in the era of the dice wielders. And like all eras, it too would come to an end, fading into legend and mystery.
Hard enough. During conversations, skip a line by pressing A. You can leave some.
Our story begins later, in Wanecroft, a small village populated entirely by people who have never once been dealt a fair hand.
I see what you did there.
Attention, Wanners! I am the queen, and my dark dice will decide your fate. Random rules! See that, Bernard? You're a sixer.
Oh, wow! I'm gonna live in the Queen's Dream Palace for the rest of my...
Nuh-uh, you're a dirty 3, doomed to a life of fighting and misery. That's cheating. Well, so is having an almighty dice, Snake Eye.
Stop, you guys. Wrap this up. We should really get going.
It's just a game, sis.
Even, I promised Mom and Dad to get you home.
The Queen! It's the Queen!
Hey, was that really necessary?
Come on, hurry up! Now we really have to run!
Okay.
Odd.
But
Wait.
can I just...
Stay behind me, sis. We've got to run.
Oof. That mouse cursor was horrible. Journal, storybook, and basically that's it. Storybook has
Home and hide.
10.
Now!
Day of the Dice. Follow odd. Okay. Following odd. Ooh. Does not have camera movement. Okay. To the right. Run, run, run. Press A to jump. Totally unexpected. Oh no!
Shoot it with this!
Shoot at it.
With this? Where?
Save on!
Shoot! Ethan! That was
Awesome.
incredible!
Nothing to it, sis.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Can I just explore this part first? Maybe? Sir? Oh! I should not have done that. Yep. No extra exploring for us then. Doesn't feel very open worldy. Just need to go to the place, do the thing. Follow our sister, I assume.
Random rules!
Nanny Fortuna.
That's Nanny Fortuna. Works for the Queen, kidnapping children for her.
Kidnapping?
And so the Queen decreed that any child who had reached the age of 12 would be given the grand honor of rolling her one true dice, which would reveal to them their place in the world of random.
Check out this secret portal.
Bring me all of the children.
It's an old crawl space.
It works for us. Nice work, Bernie. Let's go.
For the Queen's wisdom is as wide as her power, which is infinite, which makes it very easy for all of you to do what she says, since she is and ever shall be correct. And though you may feel a twinge of emotion when you watch your children move to their new villages, ensure that you are feeling the correct emotion, which is joy. Joy that the Queen's plan for us is so grand. Joy that her one true dice has deigned to fix the fates of your offspring. And joy, yes, joy, that today her representative, me, The Nene Fortuna has come to share her good news with all of you. Prepare to experience this joy, citizens. For what does random do?
Random rules!
Indeed it does, and indeed it ever shall be. For random is fair, random is just, and random is right. This is what the Queen teaches, this is what her dice teaches, and this is what life itself strives to teach you every moment of every day. When you break trust and try to decide for yourself, when you dream of choosing your own life, you do nothing but set yourself up for failure, for heartbreak, and for death. It is only by giving yourself over to the Queen and her dice, to random, that any of you can will ever be happy. And it is only through this randomness, which I remind you, rules, that you will finally and at last realize your true potential.
I wanted to shoot her.
And this goes double for your children, so rejoice!
In the face.
Rejoice! The time of the dice is upon us. Go now with joy and truth and love and hope and in faith, and above all, in randomness, and teach your children who have come of age, so that they might experience the bliss of random. Now comes the moment you have been looking forward to since their very birth. Now comes the moment your offspring step into their fate, their destiny. Now comes the moment when they roll the one true dice and become citizens of random. And remember, random rules!
Wow, that was not creepy at all. I hope that she's gonna be like a boss or something later on.
Even! Odd! Where have you been? We've been worried sick.
I'm sorry, Dad. I tried to.
There's no time. She'll be here any minute.
Quick,
Even
get down.
an odd, really?
Happy birthday.
Oh, Even.
And I got a present for you.
It's so cute.
Make a wish.
And the Queen said, every child of 12 years shall throw this supreme dice, and so it was. For random is fair, random prevails, and random rules. Random rules! Be grateful, child, that the Queen herself is here for your special day.
Wow. Hello, Queen. Very icy of you.
Now roll the dice, and let's see what kind of person you truly are.
6, 1.
It had been settled.
At least, she'll be a sixer.
Even! Oh, no!
Stop it!
And so, Odd's destiny came to be living by the side of the Queen up in the Sixer's palace, where, it was said, all dreams came true. But Even's nightmare was just beginning.
So, we're gonna save our sister. That's odd. Literally. Achievement unlocked. Happy birthday.
Maud? Where are you? sis. Hold on, Odd.
This for some reason reminds me of Psychonauts.
Odd.
This way
I'm gonna
of walking.
find you, okay? Tell me where you are, Odd. Help me find you. Odd. I'm here, sis. I'm coming, Odd.
Such strange rules in this land of random. The three heads. They are watching.
More than a year had passed since her sister had been taken away from her, and in all that time, Even had never dreamed like that before. Even knew she was now awake, and knew this was the same house she'd lived in her entire life. But something seemed off. Something. A portrait of Uncle Jinx. It was said he'd sailed the 7 seas, and then drowned in the 8th. A painting of Aunt Cordelia. She could play every single musical instrument in Wanecroft, which was impressive, but none of them well, which was markedly less impressive. An image of great-great-great-grandmother Waters. She was the woman who'd invented sliced bread, which made everyone very excited. Well, before then, they'd just taken great big bites out of loaves.
Like savages.
An image of great-great-grandfather Peters, 200 years ago. He ate all his clothing to win a bet. Even supposed that was the reason this portrait stopped at the neckline.
Okay. Look around.
Even's mother had always painted, and she'd share with Even the stories she'd hidden in her paintings. Wonderful tales of daring heroines and dashing adventure. She told her never to share these stories with the outside world. These stories might upset the Queen, and she had eyes and ears everywhere. Odd shoes, little parts of her life, still dotted their house. It didn't make it a happy house, but that was fine by Even. She never wanted to forget her sister.
That's very cute. Let's hear.
Even's father never told her stories. He preferred reality to fantasy. The physicality of hammers and nails to the ephemeral mists of dreams and fantasy.
Okay. And parents here are sleeping.
Oh, it was still very late. Or was it very early? And Even didn't want to wake her parents.
He cannot even, or she cannot even. There's a lot of buckets of paint, I presume. Our objective right now is, besides checking out this very lovely house, to find our slingshot.
The scariest painting Even's mother had ever made was of the Shadow Man, a mysterious figure who'd gobble up children who'd ventured too far from home. Even was too old to believe in such stories, or at least that's what she told herself.
The Shadow Man. Dum dum da dum. Our slingshot. Oh, that was easy. You try to shoot a ghost with a slingshot.
Even stared at the toy, feeling the ground tilt beneath her. That was the exact same stuffed animal she'd given Odd on the night she was taken. Even knew her parents would be heartbroken when they woke and found her missing. But she had to go. She had to know.
Alright, we found our slingshot. And now we need to follow this glowing figure. So yeah, and these type of games I will try to explore as much as I can and press buttons everywhere. There is a button to be pressed, basically. Just as you notice with me checking out all those paintings that gave some nice background story to the entire family, or to some of our ancestors at least. Alright, well, we're not gonna just yet follow the ghostly figure. We will be trying this game in a next episode. It is quite interesting. I'm not sure what to think of it yet. Has some cute Psychonauts elements. That's the vibe that I'm getting here. But we'll see what it's actually about in the next episode or next few episodes. Until then, this is Mr. Fox on the Fox's Den. I'm Mr. Fox's Den, not just any den. Thanking you for watching this episode, and hoping that you will join for the next one. Episode 1 for Let's Try Some Lost in Random concludes here. Thanks again for watching, and bye!